One half of the World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor has been telling Damian Priest that he has changed since he won the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, but also the Prince is trying to keep things under control because in an episode of Monday Night Raw, he and JD McDonough are set to defend the World Tag Team Championships in the main event of the Red Brand against Julius and Brutus, the Creed brothers who have completely started a new way with a new formed faction with Chad Gable. In the middle of the match, Finn Balor is standing on the apron as he should, but someone makes Finn Balor to keep an eye off the ball, and that someone is the ring general Gunther. The #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship is laughing at Balor, distracting him from the match. He was going to face Damian Priest at SummerSlam, and speaking of the devil, here comes Damian Priest. He takes Gunther around, wants to chokeslam him through the table, but Gunther counters, and then is lifting Damian Priest up for the powerbomb position, maybe thinking of putting the World Heavyweight Champion through the table, but Finn Balor is coming down the apron and saves his brother. Is trying to do something with Gunther, but he cannot even grab him, but Damian Priest does and takes Gunther out. But keep your eyes on Brutus Creed, who cannonballs himself and takes both Priest and Balor out. Then he returns to the top rope because he has another Brutus ball to deliver to JD McDonough, who was up on Julius Creed's shoulders. He goes for the cover. And they did it! Julius and Brutus are the new World Tag Team Champions. A very hot start for these two men alongside Chad Gable, but it seems Finn Balor couldn't keep things under control. But we reach SummerSlam, where the former Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley, is set to face the current champion, Liv Morgan. This is a step on a revenge tour to beat Rhea Ripley finally in a one-on-one action, and in the match, Rhea Ripley manages to take the upper hand against Liv Morgan and delivers a headbutt, but suddenly Dominic Mysterio enters with a chair and throws it into the ring, but guess who is catching the chair? Dominic is distracting the referee, and Liv Morgan with a chair in her hand is beating the hell out of Rhea Ripley, chair shot after chair shot, where referee doesn't have any idea what the hell is going on. Liv throws the chair in the ring, and then Liv Morgan has Rhea Ripley in position for Oblivion, face first on the steel chair. Then she goes for the cover. The referee is back. He's thinking that nothing happened with the chair. Dominic chose Liv Morgan over Rhea Ripley, and that is crazy. We don't know what the hell is going to happen next, but the thing that we do know is later on that night, we have the World Heavyweight Championship match where the 2024 King of the Ring, Gunther, is going to face Damian Priest, who cashed in his Money in the Bank contract to win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. In the match, Damian Priest lifts Gunther up, further raises his edge. He has him in the crucifix position and takes him down. He was successful to hit that finisher and goes for the South of Heaven chokeslam, but suddenly the lights go off. The lights are back. Gunther is not paying any attention to what the hell just happened, and he's delivering a powerbomb to Damian Priest. He's keeping him in that position to deliver two more of his finishing maneuver. The demon is gone. It's only Gunther. It's only Priest, and it's a massive lariat who takes Priest down. Gunther goes for the cover, and the ref is counting the 3 counts. And yes, we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. A crazy ending for this rivalry, but what the hell just happened to Finn Balor? The demon is gone. We don't know why did he do that, but the thing that we do know is Gunther is the new World Heavyweight Champion. The following week on Monday Night Raw, Priest is looking for Balor, but he finds JD instead. JD, where is Finn? Hey Damien, chill out. Listen, he didn't tell me anything about what he did. I'm trying to reach him out as well. I know as much as you know. Impossible. He must have told you, and you're with him. Damian Priest is not believing JD McDonough, and he hits a South of Heaven chokeslam in the backstage, taking McDonough out. The following week, on Monday Night Raw, Damian Priest has some words to say. He's in the middle of the ring. I don't have any idea when Finn is going to show up. I can't do anything about that, but I can smash his sidekick. After I beat JD tonight, I'm gonna use my rematch clause at Bash in Berlin and get my title back. Later that night, Damian Priest is defeating JD McDonough in a one-on-one matchup, and as he told us, he's going to use his rematch clause at Bash in Berlin Premium Live event in Germany. And we are there. We are in Germany. The World Heavyweight Championship match, and as a former world champion, Damian Priest can set this match for himself. But Gunther this time is defeating the former World Heavyweight Champion clean and with no interferences, with a beautiful avalanche powerbomb from the top. Gunther is proving everybody that he is not an unworthy champion, but he is a dominant one. And after he leaves the ring, we see Damian Priest down and disappointed. But from the top, Finn Balor is back, coup de grace from the top, and no one can believe what is going on. Balor is back, taking down Damian Priest just like he did at SummerSlam, but this time, this is Finn Balor. This is no demon, and next week on Raw, he has some word to say. In case you forgot who I am, I'm the Prince, Finn Balor. I'm a WWE Grand Slam champion. I'm the first ever Universal Champion. I won that title when nobody didn't even know who the hell Damian Priest is. I'm not the one who should do what Damian wants. I cost him the World Heavyweight title because he cost me our tag titles. And it turned out Damian didn't need my interference to lose to Gunther. He lost in a clean match at Bash in Berlin. Damian Priest is not letting Finn Balor to continue what he wanted to say and is walking down the ramp.
This is my brutality!
And someone else is interrupting Damian Priest. Wait a second, what are we doing? Do you two even know what the hell are you doing? What is this for? We're tearing apart. And Finn, this is not the first time we are not on the same page. Why don't we just figure things out? Rhea, that's really funny. The problem is exactly that this is not the first time. I've had enough of Damian, who always abused me, disrespected me, humiliated me, and much more things that you don't have any idea about it. Because you were injured, and you were gone. No leaders in the Judgment Day? We were lying to everybody. First, you were the leader, and then Damian thought because of his title, he could replace you. Let me remind you of last year, at Money in the Bank 2023, if our big man Damian Priest didn't distract me from Seth, I was beating him and I was becoming the best member of the Judgment Day. Finn, are you looking for power? Is that what you want? Our group? No, our family was based on loyalty. It was never about power, but it seems you always wanted power. I didn't want power. I was helping my family all the time. My problem is, Damian always used to say he doesn't need us. Well, if it wasn't for us, he would lose his title in the first title defense against that stupid Jey Uso. But wait a second. Rhea, why are you dealing with our problem while you've got yours? Liv Morgan is attacking Rhea Ripley from behind. The Women's World Champion is here ambushing Rhea Ripley, just tossing her down the ramp. But Damian Priest is shoving Liv Morgan to separate these two. But here comes Dominic Mysterio. He chose Morgan over Ripley at SummerSlam, and he is here to defend her. He's fighting one of maybe his brothers, Damian Priest, but Damian chokeslams him in front of the stage. Liv and Rhea are continuing their brawl in the middle of the way into the ring, but in this time, Balor left the ring, and he is here to toss Priest back in the ring. Finn Balor is going on top once again to deliver one more coup de grace, and Damian is doing nothing, so Finn Balor nails him with this finishing maneuver. Next week, Finn Balor finds JD McDonough, so he has him by his side, just like Dom and Liv. At Bad Blood Premium Live event in Atlanta, Georgia, Damian Priest and Finn Balor are going to face each other in a one-on-one matchup. The former World Heavyweight Champion and the first ever Universal Champion are brawling each other, and after they traded blows, Damian Priest comes out successful. Then he sends him off the apron, but Balor is dodging and sending Priest out. He's returning to the ring with Finn in the ring and Damian Priest out of the ring. Finn is distracting the referee. He has him distracted, and JD McDonough enters and delivers a poison water from behind, tosses Priest into the steel steps, and one more time to the barricade. JD McDonough is interfering in the match, and Balor launches himself over the top for a somersault plancha. Sends Damian Priest back in the ring, but Damian is still on his feet, but Finn rolls him up. But Damian kicks out. Damian kicks out before the count could even start. He rolls Balor up, but Finn Balor is kicking out. He rolls through with a backslide takedown. He's putting his feet on the ropes. A cheat for a win. Damian Priest's shoulders are down to count number 2. And here is the third count. Balor beat Priest with referee having no idea about how Balor cheated. The following week on Monday Night Raw, we see Damian Priest disappointed in the backstage. He's thinking what he should do. This is the numbers game. But he sees somebody who used to be a part of the Judgment Day, R-Truth. What's up, DP? How are you doing, man? Long time no see. Oh, come on, not again. Truth, I don't know if you know or not, but I'm in a terrible situation, alright? So please, get out of here. Oh, okay. Just wanted to know if you needed any help. Oh, come on. Truth, listen, I didn't want to be rude. I'm not a good mood for quite some time, and actually, I do need some help. Oh, yeah? You want me back in the Judgment Day to fight DX? Incredible! I want you back, but to fight with the Judgment Day. Wait, what? The Judgment Day is not the same Judgment Day anymore. They are hurting everybody. I just want to know, are you with me or not? Until the end, no matter what, DP. R-Truth accepts to be on Damian Priest's side, so he has one ally in this way. The following week, R-Truth and Damian Priest are teaming up with each other to face Balor and JD McDonough. R-Truth has the momentum, but he is having fun with the crowd, so this is a waste of time for him. Balor enters the ring, wants to take him out, but out of nowhere, here comes Damian Priest, and he is taking Finn Balor out with a chokeslam, but Balor counters and then sends Damian Priest out. But Damian is still on his feet, fighting back, dragging Balor to the ringside, and they are beating the hell out of each other. Meanwhile, R-Truth, who was in the ring having fun with the crowd, is rolled up by JD McDonough, the two legal competitors of this matchup, and JD McDonough got the W. Finn Balor is in the ring and delivers a 1916 to R-Truth. They are ambushing him, a 2-on-1 unfair situation. Damian Priest is out of the ring, but he is trying to get back to rescue R-Truth. But he gets super kicked from behind by Dominic Mysterio. McDonough also pulls back Truth for a devil inside. And these three men are on one side. We also see Liv Morgan dragging Rhea Ripley in front of the stage. But the next week, in the backstage, Damian Priest meets The Miz. Miz, I know you've got some problems with Truth after you lost your titles, but listen, Miz, this is our one and only chance. There's a 6-man tag team match made official for Crown Jewel, and we need one more teammate. Why don't you get help from others? Truth has many friends, so why me? I also want to apologize, okay? I've done many terrible things to you, but now I have the chance to make things better. That's why I came to you, Miz. We've got a lot of history with each other, not good ones, but now we can rewrite this history. Miz says nothing, and Damian Priest leaves. Later that night, there's going to be a one-on-one matchup between Damian Priest and also a friend of his Judgment Day time, Dominic Mysterio. Maybe we can say his brother, because they were like a family. Damian Priest delivered a South of Heaven chokeslam, but here comes JD McDonough and Finn Balor. The match is resulted as a disqualification. Liv Morgan also drags R-Truth's dead body into the ringside. The Miz is here with a chair in his hand. He is entering the ring. He accepted Damian Priest's offer. Finn Balor is rolling out and he throws the chair at Dominic Mysterio. He is rolling out as well, and The Miz delivers a skull-crushing finale to JD McDonough. Delivers a big boot to send him out. And also, Rhea Ripley enters from the crowd and takes Liv Morgan out in the ringside. Also, The Miz is in the ringside helping R-Truth to get back on his feet. So we are now at Crown Jewel pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia, a 6-man tag team match where Damian Priest, R-Truth, and The Miz are teaming up with each other to take on Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough. We all thought that Balor left the Judgment Day, but we see that he brought the Judgment Day out of that situation. In the matchup, there's a massive brawl between these 6 men, and they are beating the hell out of each other. Miz delivers a skull-crushing finale to Finn Balor and goes for the cover. But Dominic Mysterio is breaking things up. And we reach at some point where JD and Dominic are taking R-Truth out with a double team. But keep your eyes on Damian Priest, who launches himself over the top for a somersault plancha. And now we are down to 2 legal competitors, The Miz and Finn Balor. Miz manages to hit the skull-crushing finale to Finn Balor and goes for the cover. But someone is dragging the referee into the ringside. It's CM Punk, but why did he do this? We don't have any idea, and before the ref could call for the disqualification bell, he's getting a GDS by CM Punk. The Miz is shocked. Punk is entering the ring. The Miz wants to take him out. But Punk delivers another GTS and puts The Miz to sleep. Finn Balor is also taking advantage, who climbs the ropes, and he is on the top for a coup de grace. CM Punk leaves the ring and sends Charles Robinson back in the ring to count the pin, and he is counting the pin. This is it. A massive win, another massive win for McDonough, Dominic, and Balor. But why did CM Punk interfere in the match? We've seen Punk and Balor talking to each other in the backstage, but we didn't know what is going on. Next week on Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce is announcing a 4-on-4 War Games match at Survivor Series Premium Live event with Punk and Judgment Day on one side, Damian Priest, R-Truth, and The Miz on the other side, so they need one more member. But he also welcomes CM Punk, who has some words to say. Well, I proved Drew McIntyre is not better than me, but it looks I have a new problem. Seth Rollins. It looks I have to prove he's not better than the best in the world, and shout out to Finn Balor who offered me something valuable, something Seth has done before and I haven't. It is obvious that the Judgment Day Civil War is going to continue until the Survivor Series and War Games match, and we saw that Adam Pearce announced it earlier on. So Finn Balor wanted me to be their fourth member, and I was thinking last year's Survivor Series was a memorable moment for me. Let's do it once again this year, inside the War Games match. So Seth, by the end of this way, you'll have nothing else to say about the best in the world. 2 weeks later, Damian Priest, R-Truth, and The Miz are about to reveal their fourth member of their team in the War Games match. Punk, McDonough, Balor, and Mysterio are in the ring. Priest, Miz, and Truth are in front of the stage. CM Punk accepted Finn Balor's challenge because he has never been into a War Games match, so he has the chance now because of the Judgment Day, so why should he decline it?
Burn it down!
But CM Punk talked trash about Seth Rollins, and here comes Seth, who is the fourth member of Team Damian. If someone's gonna be better than me, you can't prove it by doing the things that I've done. Priest, you earned my respect after you kept your word earlier this year. And most importantly, if CM Punk is one side, Seth freaking Rollins is on another. And let's burn it down. Seth Rollins declares that he is the fourth member of Team Damian Priest. This is going to be a massive war, and it is a war inside the War Games structure, because we are now at Survivor Series, but some other superstars who are having a rivalry with each other are Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, who are going to have their last chapter of this long way. This time, there's no Dominic, so no interferences, because Dominic has the War Games match to worry about, and the Women's World Championship, which is on the line, and in a clean match, Rhea Ripley is defeating Liv Morgan to win back the Women's World Championship. She is now the champion once again, a two-time Women's World Champion, but this time, she's starting a completely different way than the last time she won the title. But in the main event, we have the Men's War Games match, a massive civil war of the Judgment Day which now involves Punk and Rollins. Speaking of them, Seth Rollins takes down CM Punk with a super stomp from the top, but JD McDonough with a chair shot from behind takes him out. Miz wants the skull-crushing finale, but Dominic is not letting him. Then McDonough delivers the devil inside, and Dominic Mysterio also takes advantage as he climbs the top rope, and then delivers a frog splash to The Miz to take him out. But R-Truth sends McDonough into the corner and does the same thing with Dominic Mysterio. He's doing the unthinkable. He's lifting both McDonough and Mysterio up on his shoulders for a double attitude adjustment, which is crazy. Then he's setting up the table, but he gets drop kicked by Finn Balor into the turnbuckles. Then Finn Balor climbs the rope for the coup de grace, but Damian Priest is here, choke slams him through the table from the top rope, and pins him to get a massive win for his team. Damian Priest, R-Truth, The Miz, and Seth Rollins got a big victory over the Judgment Day and CM Punk. Next week on Monday Night Raw, we're in the Judgment Day's clubhouse, which is no more active, and we only see Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest in there, when Rhea Ripley says, "How do you feel now, Damian?" Well, I should ask you this question, Rhea. Once again, the Women's World Champion. Do you want to know how I really feel? I feel terrible. Look at our clubhouse. It's me and it's you. The Judgment Day was our family. I don't know what happened to Finn, what Finn thinks happened to you, but whatever it was, you exploded the Judgment Day. I won this title because I wanted revenge from Liv. Otherwise, I've beaten all other women on Raw, so why should I want to be champion? It's not because of that idiot Dominic. It's because all of us, we all separated our path from each other. And that's on you. I'm not gonna blame you, but it looks the Judgment Day should have had a leader. Family gave me everything. Power, happiness, success, but it's all gone. So I'm gonna be gone too. There's nothing left for me to do here. At least, I can start a new journey on SmackDown. We thought that Rhea is going to celebrate, but she's doing a heartbreaking action instead. She's leaving Raw and going to SmackDown with Damian Priest alone in the clubhouse. Next week, Damian Priest is in the ring, has some words. Finn, are you satisfied? You tore the Judgment Day apart. You think now you were the leader of the Judgment Day, but my friend, you buried our family in the past. At War Games, it was a team victory. I need to shut you once and for all. I want to end this the way it started. Bring your demons at the Royal Rumble. Damian Priest is challenging Finn Balor, of course the demon Finn Balor, to a match at Royal Rumble. Balor arrives and he says, "You're not the one who should decide when my demons arrive, right? I accept your challenge, but this must be your last time talking about my demons." Finn Balor accepts the challenge, and the following week, on the Red Brand, Damian Priest also beats Dominic Mysterio, who had an unsettled problem with each other. But we're now at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. These two men were competing in the Rumble match last year, but this time they're against each other in a one-on-one matchup. Damian Priest has entered. Is the demon coming home? No, it's Finn Balor. Balor told Priest that he is not the one who can decide for his demons, but Finn Balor now is here. Priest wanted his demons, but having Finn Balor in a one-on-one match once again is not that bad for Damian Priest. He's beating the hell out of the Prince. Hammerlock Lariat, Razor's Edge. Even Balor achieves the momentum in some part of the match. Delivers the shotgun dropkick, also the 1916, and then goes on the top for the coup de grace. But Damian Priest moves out of harm's way and then deadlifts him up from the apron for a choke slam. Finn Balor is down and out, and Damian goes for the cover. And it's it. No McDonough, no Dominic Mysterio, only Damian Priest and Finn Balor, so Damian got the win. Next week, on Monday Night Raw, Damian Priest announced that after he beat Finn Balor and settled their unfinished business, he's going to take back the World Heavyweight Championship. And that happens by winning the Elimination Chamber match. So, in the Chamber match, Damian Priest has Braun Breaker where he wants him for the Razor's Edge. He's up on his shoulders and delivers this finishing maneuver, and then is waiting for the South of Heaven chokeslam when the lights go out once again. No Balor to be found, spear by Braun Breaker, and Damian Priest gets eliminated. Finn Balor has a message. I told you, Damian. You were not the one who should call for my demons. They will arrive whenever and wherever they think is the right time and place. But you got what you wanted, didn't you? You wanted my demons, and I woke them up. Unfortunately, they woke up a little bit later than the time you wanted. But now, when they're awake, you don't say if it's over. They say. They are still awake and want to meet you at WrestleMania. They want to make your life a living hell. That's why we're gonna trap you inside the cell. Because there is going to be your hell. At WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley, who started a completely new way on Friday Night SmackDown and won the Women's Elimination Chamber match, earned an opportunity at the WWE Women's Championship, which is now held by Tiffany Stratton, who cashed in her Money in the Bank contract successfully to win this title. But also, we have Damian Priest and Finn Balor, who finally brought his demons for a matchup of facing each other in a Hell in a Cell matchup. Long time coming. Damian Priest is the former World Heavyweight Champion, and also Finn Balor, we all know he is the first ever Universal Champion, and he thinks that the unsuccessful career he had in these years of the Judgment Day is because of Damian Priest. Finn Balor and Damian Priest Hell in a Cell to settle things once and for all. Balor has a win, so does Damian Priest, and the winner of this matchup will be declared as maybe the best member of the Judgment Day. Razor's Edge through the table. Damian Priest has Finn Balor where he wants him, is waiting for a choke slam. Balor is getting up on his feet, and he has the demon in the throat, delivers the choke slam, and goes for the cover. But maybe the craziest scene is happening when Demon is kicking out. Then Finn Balor hits the 1916 to Damian Priest, and then shotgun drop kicks him through the table, goes on the top, coup de grace for the cover, and that's it. The Demon is getting the W over Damian Priest. The Demons helped Finn Balor to get a massive win and maybe helped him to get back in the world title picture in the future.